All right, another recap for today, Thursday, March 13th. Um, didn't have major data issues today. I tried trading with the Ludwig level, and it was giving a problem, so I took it off. And then I noticed the smaller charts. I got three different size charts. This bar worked the best. I don't know what the bar has to do with it, but Unirenko 82040. When I was trading on these two small charts, and I actually like the smaller charts. This is a half the size Unirenko, 1024. I was getting a lot of freeze ups and it wasn't functioning properly. And then I think I got a 12-2 Ninzarenko, which I really like. And I just did a few test trades and was not able to control it. Lows of the day here, right here. So again, struggling with issues and not having things on my chart. I just added this indicator to Fibonacci indicator, daily fibs from Trading 123. Don't know how to use it yet. I got to look at the training videos, but being I didn't have Ludwig's, I said let me put something. But I put them on later when I was done trading. The data, you could see where I was at for the day. And again, I'm not copy trading in this market. Because of these data issues, I don't even want to chance copy trading. So it's one account at a time right now, which is fine. And I'm trying some new strategies out, manual strategies anyway. Some automation for when I get busy in May and June. I can't trade, so I want to get some automation going. Here's the trade performance. Now this is, this data is all whacked out. If you look at the summary for today, it's saying it was 383. Now I traded in Sim, but I don't even have the Sim accounts activated. It was the only account I traded today. I think I traded these two, but they're not checked. So very odd data, not right. I never went down $311 today. The trades, I don't even know what trades are good and what trades are not good. I could just look at the, what I did on the chart. So this has me up 383 and it's 283. So I'm not sure what that happened, but again, there was data issues today where the orders were off, and I'll point it out as I go through. But let's just run through the trades, so it's not too long today. Again, using the cloud short. I mean, the real move for this is the, go back to when it turns. When it turns red, I'm looking for a pullback to go short. So this would be a great trade right here. And to get in the trade, once I get this, once I see some yellow bars, I would just hit, because the market's moving so fast, I'm using automation to help me. Drop the microphone there. To help me get in these trades. So that's the way it would work. What if I go reversal bar? So it's going to get me in here because I might not be fast enough. And the other thing that'll protect me, if this keeps going up, which lately we've been getting crazy moves like this, where I kind of have to adjust the way I'm trading just to protect from getting in bad trades and waiting for some confirmation. In the past I would just enter. I would just go ask sell and play this level here. And if this kept going, I'd be in a bad trade, and I would add in here. But the moves I've been seeing lately, which is not normal, is like this could flip and go 50 points up, and now I'm stuck in a trade. Or, I hit the $200 level with this indicator. If I hit $200, I close the trade. Never hit that today. So that would be the concept of how to use this strategy. It was kind of going out, so I played this short. I don't think I used automation. I think I just entered 2 here. Won that. Did another short here. So these are winning trades, just playing short to these levels. The data was a little funky, so I held up a bit. And I don't like trading the first half hour. But so here's a good concept of what I was looking for. Playing this cloud level. Once this broke, I think we're going to this level. There's a daily fib there. That wasn't on the chart when I was trading. So I get in here. It goes against me. Usual method is add one contract at the level, and then you try to get out here. Well, it's still going against me. I didn't add any more in because it never really hit this level, and then I probably get out. Yeah, there you go. So good sequence of trades there. Yeah, and really 502, I'm out at 503 and 502. So break even on those two. But I got from 83, so that's a 20-point trade. That's a $40 trade right there. Even though I broke even on these two, because of the trade management, it's an ultimately winning trade. A sequence of, contracts anyway. So I like to trade this way, even though every professional says don't trade that way. Again, same thing, short. I don't know if I got in with this automation. This would be an MC, which is I think it's called MACD crossover, but I think I just entered this myself from this level to this level, playing that. And again, this should have been a bigger trade. If I'm in at 25, it's at a 24 target. I didn't even move that. The data was off, and somehow it had my target. Instead of having, it should have been 28 ticks away, which I would have gotten, and God knows how much more. So again, the malfunction. It was only one contract, but it should have got at least 28 ticks. And because of the data, this happened 3 or 4 times where it won the trade, or sometimes even lost a point. So instead of, because of the data issues, and again, it's just not upset about it. It's just like that's Ninja Trader, just take it in stride, and that's the way it goes with this platform, or pretty much any platform, I'm assuming. Okay, this is my typical bouncer trade, where I'm entering. Number one, it's a whole number. This green line is a second standard deviation. Generally, price gets thrown out of here. Lower the day. I got a lot of things. So even if I got in trouble here, sometimes I don't mind when it goes against me because I tend to make more money on these trades. Again, this must have been a malfunction because it stopped me out. And my stops would have been, lower because I used this to get out of the trade. So I never got to, I don't know if it was moving so fast or what it was, but it was a good $60 loss, I bet. So I kind of re-enter at the lows, confident we were going to get this bounce. And I did add on, and I didn't mind because I lost a $60 trade. I wanted to, so 3 add-ins. And this, it looks like a lot, but it's only 40 points. So I'm still under the $200, and it came roaring back for me. And there you go. So I probably got the $60 back right there. Just from 46 to almost 80. That's 35 points. Yeah, these are all winners from 66 to 80. Those were break even. So the sequence of trades, again, was winning. I probably got that loss back or close to it. Again, I don't usually trade at 10 o'clock. There was no news. And I think I used automation for this. And it was good because normally I'd start, this is second standard deviation. I would start adding in at these levels. I didn't do that. What I did, and shows why this is working better than what I was doing, instead of just doing it, I let the automation do it. I went buy MC, which is a MACD crossover. And you can see it worked perfectly. It waited until this came up and immediately, got 10 and 13, 23 points, almost $50 right there. It looks like a small trade. Great $50 trade. And I purposely, get out right before the level and the whole number. So I'm at 48. The first one was what it was. It was 10 points, I guess. The fill might have been a little odd. And then 48. I purposely put it there to get out. And I would have got more, but I was fine with that. Another weird one here. Yeah, I could have did that on purpose, again, because it's right before this level. And this level's at 65. I was cutting out quicker. Again, with these data issues, taking profit sooner than later, especially when I see fluctuation. I'll tend to just get out with, 10 points, another 20 bucks. Holding up here. It was more of a down day, and I was winning these longs because of that bouncer trade that worked so much, even in a down day. And I had a few more the indicators that were telling me to go short in that area, and they might have got 10 points, but then price really flipped. It looks like I was still thinking long here, that we were gonna retrace. Entry. Yeah, okay, so I know what happened here. First one, this might have been this automated because it's there, and that's where my entry is. So again, pull back, and this turned red. I probably shouldn't have took it, but it must have been activated. It was on, and it gets first target, and then the second one break even because that's how the automation works. But 7 points. Another weird one. No, got 5 points. So that was probably one contract going for 5 points from here to here. Again, I was going in with one contract. I would just go like this if I wanted one contract here. One contract, and if the trade needs, if I got a dollar cost average, if I got to add in, I got a better shot of managing the trade if I only got one contract instead of two. And probably wasn't a high confidence trade, but I got a lot more than I was right in taking this signal, and it would have got a lot more. So we change here. We turn green. So the real trade is here. I didn't have this automation on. If I did, I would have had to hit buy reversal, and then it would have got in here. As it is, I got in at 30. I was probably waiting for a little more confirmation, and I must have just hit buy ask. And a great trade, Got them both out. Well, it was one contract. So again, I was going, one contract, winning these trades. Great exit too. Like, I don't know how I knew how to get out there, but it was a good spot. I'm sure this came back though. And well, it didn't. So good exit on that. And I'm probably close to profit target, in that range. I was probably at 150 or so, and I kind of stopped for a while. I was kind of thinking I was done. I was thinking we were going to touch this, and so it was a quick move, and it only got 2 points. I don't know. Again, that could have been a malfunction. That it only got 2 points, or it could have been me not trusting price going through here. But it was a good exit. I was probably looking to get out here and got a little bit earlier. Whole number and all that. Now it breaks through. I like the longs here. Don't know if it was automated, but whatever it is, it probably made a few bucks and break even. Not a lot. Again, playing VWAP up here. So it looks like there was money made here. Just such a mess. 7 and 12, and I'm out at 13, 14. So again, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. The whole thing is, you're trying not to get caught in these violent moves. And when these numbers were going 6, 7, 8,000, I'm just stopped trading, and it would pop up randomly. Yeah, I was kind of done here. What was going on? All right, so playing this short, and the move is play it short because you're in here. So 44. Good. This is a good trade. 38 and 35. 10 points and 7, 8 points. So still good 16, 17 points. And I had some losses today due to the data issues. So I probably had to trade a little bit more. Again, I think we're going long here, even though we're in the downtrend. So it's not the way the system works. Is this should be short here. The real system. This pullback, you're short here, and all of these shorts, you could take any of these. I guess I was fighting the trend here a little bit. Yeah, so isn't it 17 out of 27? So this one lost 3 points. This one got 10 points. So +7. So, and purposely getting out at that level, because I was thinking this level was going to hold and we're going back to here. That didn't happen. So what do you do? Well, it never got here, but I entered in at 17. It was a good add-in, and I got right out. And within seconds, like 20, 30 seconds, and out. Not trading much. That was about it. Yeah, it must have been a profit target. Now here's the bouncer trade again, which would have been a rough one. Now, say I did that reversal bar. Let's see what would have happened. I would have got in here. Yeah, it would have got contract. If it was 2 contracts, contract 1, break even. Same thing here. What would have happened? Same thing, probably contract 1. Yeah, there's 10 points. So contract 1, break even. Or if I wanted to take 10 points on both, or 7 and 10, 17 points. But either way, using this method with the automation, 2 winners in this. This is low of the day too, right here. But I was kind of done, I guess. Let me look at the. See, I want to look at the trade performance, but I don't know what these trades are. I mean, it's an hour. Yeah, so I definitely took an hour. So 11:55, it says I traded again. I think this is after 10:57. All right, so you should see some trades coming in here. So I took an hour break. Let's see, should be right. Okay, there you go. All right, so I must have came back, saw the bouncer trade setup. I missed all of that, not being by my desk. So it's exactly what's going on here. Don't know what was going on with this cluster. I don't know if it lost it with data issues. I don't know if it would tell by the chart. Yeah, I mean, there's losses here. And it could have been that I couldn't move my stops, because ultimately all of this won. This, I wound up winning. And the normal procedure, I would add in here and then get out, and you can see. So for some reason, because of data issues, my stops got hit. Either that it moved too fast and I couldn't move it, or I was frozen and couldn't move it. So either way, it was just crazy market move, because my stops start out at 15 points, which means at the time it enters, it's probably seconds and I can't even move my stops, or it was frozen. So then I re-enter here, and that just kind of goes up immediately. So whatever loss that was, just probably cleaned it up. Or, this whole who knows what the sequence was, but it was a winning sequence here. And then all of these win. And again, another great escape here. 08. Got both contracts out. Purposely before 15, because look, 15 and a quarter, reversal. And that's why I'm going at 13.75 on purpose. Because the 5s, the 0s are definitely something. And this is proof of it and why this works so well. And it happened several times today where I'm getting out right before the big reversal. And I didn't care, because once it gets into, this is the bouncer trade, into the second standard deviation, the green, you're in, you can add in at levels, and it probably shoots right back for me. So great add in. This one gets a break even. This one gets 10 points or 9 points. So winning sequence. Again, another 20 bucks. All piling on this here. And it's a 25K account, so it's a nice, again, tough one. I could have took some heat here. And I didn't use any automation, and I probably should have. So this is me just thinking we're broken this level. Now, I was going to play it up to here. So I was in 32 to 40. Oh, I actually, you know what? Got out. Got out and then closed. So it was 30 to 35 there too. Again, another good escape. And it was that 5. Yeah, I got Right there is where I got out. So again, another good escape from there, playing the 35 level and getting out. And look at that violent turnaround against me. So I never had to deal with this. Again, playing this level break to 41. And this was another malfunction. I was going along here to here. And I don't know what I would have got, but I would have got something, at least 7 points. It put my target below my entry. It had nothing to do with me. It was NinjaTrade, a data issue. Again, what do you do? Who do you complain to? Still thinking we're going long. Had to add in, playing the green cloud, playing the level, thinking we were going to get through this level, or at least touch it, and if we were going to go back. And it was a little sketchy. I got the 36 to 46. This one was in a 47, so another great escape right before it flipped on me. So I don't know how the hell I do that, but it's pretty amazing. Because I was above 45. I got 46 and it turned at 40. You know, only went to 47.50. I'm out of 46.50. So another good escape. It just seems like it happens a lot where I just know where it's going to flip. And it could have been because it was hesitating, it was fluctuating, and I just, boom, bring my targets down, get it out. Where I was, you know, they were probably here and I just dumped them down and dump it until it hits the price line. And wherever it gets out. Because now you just want to get out of the trade and lock in some profit. Here's another one. Again, this is the old way of trading, not the new way. I'll explain the difference. So I remember. I got in right at the level. I just clicked buy ask and it got me in. Instead of going here by reversal, would have got me in here. So how many points? I'm at 22.23. So not quite, good 5, 6, 7 points better entry. And then I come out at 30. Either way, a winning trade. I'm getting 10 points onto, that's almost a 20-point trade. But if I was in here. So again, that's the concept. And I'm new at it, so I haven't really taken advantage of it. But this is the reason why I should, because of things like this. And, it's a winning trade either way. But it would have been a better trade if I did it this way. And, what's the safety net? What if this just kept going 50 points down? I'm not in the trade because this never flipped. So again, several reasons to do it, and I got to start programming myself to use this a little bit more. Let's just go back. I think that might have did it. Yeah, that was it. And it's got me $100 more. I don't know where that came from. I did trade in Sim after that. And got that account up as well. So I don't know if it came from there. So the dollar cost average, because this is the real trade. This would be a losing trade. He's only got a few points, and the stop say would be here. If I'm doing one, I'm thinking about doing one mini. 6-point target, 6 points, something like that. And this bar is a little bit bigger if you're going bar by bar. This is 11, 12 points, so you have to go for that. You didn't get it, and you would have got stopped out. But so if this is micros, well, what's the plan? You add in at the level, and you get out and you win. You could just take this loss and then get back in here and get you 10 points back. So really, you're at break even now if you're 1-to-1 ratio. There's another one. Yeah, another winning trade. You could take this one. Again, why? Cloud, reversal bar, the trend is up, you're getting 10 points. And again, you get 10 points, $200. I'm out that in 1 or 2 trades. How many in a row going to lose using this method? Here's some losses here. Never really got going. But like after riding the trend that long, you could see it. You got to wait. And maybe take the first touch short and see what would happen. And you're going to win. So here we break. You're looking for this. I would hit sell reversal. You're in here. Stop there. And you got it. Had a little pullback, but nothing that got your stop because it's up here. And you won that trade. And you probably wouldn't win it until here, so you're not taking that one. So now, do you want to take the second touch? You know, you got a level here. I'm not crazy of trading into levels. It was closed here. I'd like it better. You know, for me, I would like to get in. Once this breaks, I'd like to take a pullback here, down to here, or just jump in, you know. But the automation, again, you got your 10 points, easy. And it's probably going here. And there you go. And you can see the level. Even though it's a support and resistance radar, it's not as relevant. Price did react at it. And that does happen, so I tend to take my profits ahead of it. Again, low of the day. I'm not going short there, but you know, if you took this reversal, you didn't get stopped and you won it. Now, this one I do like taking this one, but it looks like I would have lost. Yeah, would have stopped you out. This one you would have got. So you lost one, got it back. 200 for 200, give or take. And the only reason I would take these longs is because this is second standard deviation. It's part of the bouncer trade strategy. So the real system, the cloud turned, pull back, you go buy reversal and see what happens. If this turns red or goes past the cloud, you don't take it. So you could still take that. Would have been close. Yeah, you got it. And again, if I'm in this trade with one contract, I'm going here before. I'm going 84, 83, 84. You know, 180 bucks. So really want to start trading like that. Here's another beautiful trade. And all this would me just going by reversal. 1-for-1 ratio. And you, of course, you got way more than 10 points. Another one. You know, after you win 3 or 4, but so that's got to be something I work on. My only problem is I'm so programmed to move the stop. You know, I might have to put a safety guard in there. There's something called a stop lock protector, which prevents you from moving it. And I got to see. I did have somebody build it for me. I just don't know where it went. Yeah, I don't see it. I got to get that thing back in here. Anyway, that's the recap. Thanks.